Also, Odin is getting benched because I found his replacement.
Uh,
Because in the Safari Zone, I found the Sangha of the Thunder.
oh. You already got to the Safari Zone, right?
Yeah. Which, of course, becomes the Gay Guardian.
Yeah.
One of the strongest monsters in classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Is it worth the hassle to summon? No! But it still stands. It's one of the strongest monsters in classic Duel Monsters.
Glow Neos now.
Nice.
I am setting up a mostly steel type team because I still have to fight Viper.
I thought you beat him last episode.
Oh, I did. Alright. And I have to... Alright, so where were the gold teeth in the Safari Zone again?
They're right below the, crap. They're right below the, where you find Surf. They're in the same area.
Alright, Surf is out here too.
I.e. the only...
Toon Ancient Gear Golem.
The only HM worth using, in most cases.
Alright, throw a bait.
Holy crap. Gate Guardian is it... Well... It just evolves into Sangha and Kazujin, but it's electric flying. Which is a phenomenal typing.
Toon Blue Eyes. I'll throw a ball.
Yeah, I've known for a long time that the Safari Zone is just a scam anyway. Just throw the Pokeballs.
Oh. It's bad. It's in box too. It should not be in box. Oh, we can't access the thing here.
Nope. They thought about that. Anyway, here's Gate Guardian.
Alright, that's Sunny Day.
Oh my gosh, really? That is its typing? It's electric water. That is mean.
That's a max potion. Toon Dark Magician Girl.
Why did I name this Gate Guardian Wayne?
Oh, that's a critical capture.
Oh yeah, because it reminds me of Batman. Of course, we know who the actual Batman monster is.
Bubble Man!
Yep. You could make an argument for Dark Neos, though. But considering Bubble Man has his own vehicle and gadgets and blasters, he's Batman. Wait, I didn't even mod this. No, I didn't even change the nature of this Sangha. It's already a timid nature. Huh.
Oh, no, that's not the right way.
So, my team as it stands, I have
I can't remember where Surf is supposed to be.
It's, you're on the right track. It's to the left and then left again. This is a little tricky to get through, though, is the problem. So my team currently is Strife the Dark Paladin, Toxin the Humanoid Worm Drake, which I'm probably going to bench now since Gate Guardian functions as both, a water and electric type. Duskmon the shiny Thousand Eyes Restrict. Meat Boy the Meteor Black Dragon. Wayne the Gate Guardian, and then Cassie the Seiyaru, which apparently evolves with high enough friendship. Should have caught it in a friend ball, darn it. Oh well. We'll get there.
Would you, or did you catch it in a Safari? Oh no, that was just your current team. Okay.
Yeah.
I finally caught a Toon Ancient Gear Golem.
And now I might as well fight the gym. Since I have to take the long way around anyway. Let's see. Who would be... Let's try out the Gate Guardian. The Gate Guardian can fly? That's hilarious.
Alright, Area 2.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't want to throw a ball at that.
The gym has a gimmick. It's all double battles.
The invisible wall. Oh. Steel Wing TM. Protein. Oh, Toon Summon Skull.
See, getting the Toon Monsters seems kind of... Seems mid. It's not. Because the Toon Monsters can be bred to get their lower forms. Yeah,
I found the gold teeth.
Yep. And the house for Surf is in the upper left-hand corner.
Multiply. And here's the secret house.
Okay.
Okay.
Since these are double battles, let's just get my meatiest boys up front. Oh, by the way, I remember this gym having another gimmick. Do not touch the invisible walls. You will get attacked.
Alright, I caught Toon Summon Skull. By what?
I mean, if you want to find out, you can. I'm not going to spoil that surprise.
Alright.
Forgot to silence my phone.
Okay. Alright, we got strength.
What's weird is, for some reason, you keep the teeth.
One rare candy.
There's a lot of GX monsters in this gym. Like, almost an alarming amount.
I wonder if the gym leader is from there.
sort of. This gym pretty much writes itself,
I need to
though.
change up my team.
Because think about it, you have
team healer.
You have
No.
double battles and invisible walls. Who do you think the leader is?
Oh, I have an egg still.
Cyber and Dragon. That is absurd. Now you get that much big of a powerhouse. In a good way.
Oh, it's bro.
It's the Paradox Brothers.
Alright.
Now, I remember this gym battle being hard.
Alright, Twin Thunder Dragons.
The savior of you. The savior of a certain game, if you know, you know.
Wait. Are they immune to ground type?
Yeah, they're flying.
Oh. Why are they flying?
Well, if it's not going to be a dragon type, let's make it a flying type, I guess. The age-old joke when it comes to it.
Yeah, all because Dragonite is both.
Mm-hmm. Well, that and just Lance.
Alright, well, since they're flying, then rollout's gonna be super effective.
For him being a dragon master, all of his team is all flying type.
Which is even funnier when you think about how the first gym leader was going to be a bird type gym leader before that type was scrapped.
Mm-hmm. Two monsters are so annoying because their typings are so awkward.
Alright.
If you touch a wall, you get attacked by a wall shadow. Because that actually makes
Wait,
sense.
what?
You get attacked by a wall shadow. Wait a minute, you're in this game? That's kind of crazy. Plasma Vice is in this game.
Okay, I'm switching Tella out.
That is a
Twin
six.
Thunder Dragon.
That was a
combo here
6 shiny.
Is just nice. A Twin Thunder Dragon here in this combo is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Volt Absorb, Discharge, Volt Absorb, Discharge.
Yep. If it weren't for the fact that I had a Rock Slider, I would have had problems.
Alright, I'm going to crunch.
What's funny is it's like invisible walls don't mean anything. Because you can still sort of see them. What's up, Jordy?
I'm not sure. Oh, wait. I think I do see them.
Yeah, you can just vaguely see the
Hello.
outline. Hungry Burger! That's the strongest creature in all duel monsters.
I'll send in Dio. I need to get a flying out to combo with Overlord Q here.
What's funny is you can technically use Gate
I don't have any ground flying though.
because the Paradox Brothers showed up in a one-off.
True.
Also, you need a flyer. It's like, I think Wild Wingman qualifies because I think it's flying ground.
It is. No, it's flying fighting.
Ah. I'm not sure what creature would be flying ground in this game. Oh, the Chimera monsters are.
Huh. Silent Magician level 8. And it's female.
I think it's a female-only species. The swordsmen, of course, are men, so... Time to go with some strats.
We'll send Psybeam at you while the rollout is locked in.
I used to get attacked by a wall shadow. I guess they removed that feature. Anyway, muting up because I gotta do the Paradox Brothers, which is funny because a bridge barely changed their voices.
I mean, they have such good ones. Why would they change them?
Exactly. How could it be that you defeated our maze? You deserve a great sound of good praise. The hardest part is about to begin. Try and defeat us with the power within. This fight will be a tag duel, so don't lose your cool. The Paradox Brothers.
Such a funny duo.
Yep.
And now a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
Ooh,
Poisonous Fang on...
Ooh, skill swap on Moki King. Oh, that is mean.
Ooh. Dazzling Gleam.
Okay, get that Moki King out of here. It's gonna wreck us if we don't.
It's still using extra sensory before Vlad can go. Vlad is down. I will send him Bahamut. when Clay Ball Man or Mud Ball Man becomes the fastest monster on the field.
Of course, they're ace monsters that get guarded, and because what else would it be?
True. I have to go and heal up.
Cool, I proc the poison on it. Perfect. Ah, that's won't absorb. Noted.
Yeah, they did remove the Hadoop. Oh. It's still here. I think it's only in a dead end, though.
That makes
You
sense.
can catch it, too. So, what do I call my female wall shadow?
I don't know.
And I can't use it, so I can hold off on naming it for now. I managed to get to them without fighting all of the gym trainers.
I just do it because I can.
So I gotta mute now.
Alright. That's gonna hurt. So you're weak to flight. You're a grass type. Interesting. Wait a minute. Yeah, you're a grass type. Huh. The more you know. Alright. Back to myself muting up. We lost to a kid! Off to Madrid! Here, take this soul badge. Try not to stat pad. Now with the soul badge, you have access to many great prizes. You can also now surf on cars of all sizes.
I am no longer muted in Discord.
Sealed within
forgot
that,
about that.
TM6 lies toxic. It is a secret technique dating back for some 400
I had
years.
to use 2 of my
Use
healing
it
items.
just like the old
by
pioneers.
turn 3. Or my second one on turn 3.
They had to have had a lot of fun writing the dialogue for them because it has to rhyme.
Yeah. I got rid of the Truant because it had Super Fang. Yeah, you're a bug type. I knew that would happen. Oh, you have iron barbs too. That's just great.
That makes sense, though. I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
See, one thing I like
Leo
about
is
this
out.
is the fact that they make some abilities actually make sense. Oh yeah, the egg is Victory Dragon. You know, a card that's not allowed to see play in actual Yu-Gi-Oh!
Fiend Chain on Gate Guardian.
Let's see.
Alright, Dio avoided the rock slide.
What in a row with this squad doing? What do I have?
And he gets hit by Scald and is not. And then
Physical attack.
my Clayman or Clayball Man is.
Special.
Alright.
What do I need?
I'll send in Vlad alongside Dio. I mean, canonically, this fits Dio.
Yeah, because it's the world as well.
No, not even that. I'm talking about Vlad here and Dio right
Oh,
beside.
yeah.
This is just Dio.
Yep.
From JoJo's Bizarre Adventure right here.
Yep.
This team, it's Dio. That's all. Ominous Wind. Maybe I'll get the stat proc on it. Rock Slide again. That is annoying, but not powerful. Not here.
Looks like Twitch is having issues today. When doesn't it?
Oh no. I might be frozen on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm noticing this. And mine seems to be going fine.
I will try refreshing and seeing if I am still... Okay. Refreshing has me here, so it shouldn't be as bad as it could be. Alright, there's a Wild Shadow. Are you Ghost type? Or Dark type?
Okay, 6 match. What do we get?
You're Ghost type.
Moves? Well, that's pretty good. Iron Head. Of course, I don't need it on you because you already can deal with fairies. Iron Defense, Aqua Tail. Well, that ain't bad. Hydro Run.
Okay, still didn't get the stat proc on Vlad. Dio's gonna fall in this battle.
Oh, I am at a very interesting crossroads. Psychic Fangs or Psycho Cut?
Vlad's gonna use Moonlight.
We're gonna go with Psychic Fangs
But
because Psychic Fangs
Psychic
can ignore.
Fangs and Psycho Cut.
I'm going with Psychic Fangs because it can
make flinch.
Well, no, it busts walls. So if your opponent uses a reflector, light screen goes right through
about
it
that.
and destroys it.
Okay. Time to send out Bahamut.
A very powerful move, which, by the way, Metagross can learn that now. Alright, time to go. Time to go take down the real villains of this game. Konami.
Oh, I got a critical hit on Thunderfang, knocking out one of his monsters.
Time to deal with the true villains of this game. Konami.
Okay, Crunch and Poison Fang again. Really? Look at this. Look. He has 1 HP to dream. Time to crush that dream.
Yep.
I gotta mute again.
Substitute has PTSD from Frog FTK.
I got the badge. I also got another wall shadow.
The best part is, once you kind of get the cadence for their rhyming, it actually flows very well.
It really does. I've debated making a hag NPC that does that.
That comes up with speech patterns and rhyme.
Yeah.
So there is a side plot after you beat the gem that we gotta go handle.
I noticed. New Konami building.
Like I said, now to fight the true villains, Konami. Okay, forget Droroid. Grand Neos is the Gurren
And
Lagann.
where is that?
It's where the zoo used to be. In the city. You can't miss it. There's two $sign hedges outside of it.
Yeah, I plan on entering the building dressed like this. Hey, a nurse. Okay, they have a nurse there to heal any overworked employees instead of sending them home.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Konami therapist? Thousand knives because very dark. I think. Too weak to make a scapegoat. literally 1 HP. It survived 1,000 knives with 1 HP. You know, if you manage to find either a Fire Emblem one or a Pokemon one that is actually ROM hacked and modded to be... What was I looking at? Or what was I thinking on that? I was going somewhere with this, but... And there's...
Oh, so apparently the Twitch issues is not you. I appear to be having Wi-Fi issues today.
It wasn't going to be Dragon Quest. Am I still muted?
No, I think my
I'm not still muted. Apparently the what?
my Wi-Fi is having problems. So sometimes you need to do that, unfortunately.
Yeah, sometimes. But I did manage to remember what I was trying to put into words before.
What's that?
If you find either a Pokemon ROM hack or Fire Emblem ROM hack that uses the Final Fantasy monsters, I think that would be an interesting one to go with as well.
I mean, they already did that. It's called World of Final Fantasy.
That is along the lines for Pokemon, yes, but definitely not along the lines for Fire Emblem.
No. Well, I mean, we would have to get DS emulators working, but one does exist. It's Pokemon Conquest.
That does indeed exist.
Which I'm disappointed they never did anything else with that.
They really didn't, but I was talking about them using Final Fantasy monsters in place of them.
Mm-hmm.
Either for Pokemon or for Fire Emblem. Power Bond.
One does exist. It's called Final Fantasy Mon.
Ah. Do I do it?
It looks like it's a lot of the human characters now. No, there are some creatures. Jeez, this goes far. Because even Noctis is here.
Oh boy.
Safer Sephiroth. Oh no. Emerald weapon, ruby weapon. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, and there's Jacked, Kuja, Ultimecia, Cypher, Cecil, Avon Children Cloud, specifically Avon Children Cloud.
Elza Frog. You're gonna be dark type and this is psychic type. I messed up. Okay. Froggy Force Field.
I think it just does dual screens. Is what that does.
And Umi.
Super Bunny!
Thousand Dragon. Intimidate is fine. Take a Psybeam to the face. Flamethrower. Super effective, but it's raining.
Yep.
And Dio is Dio. Oh, it got burned.
Use this injection fairy lily. Dark Paladin, does it look like I care?
I'll swap out Psychic. No, I didn't want to. I
Misclick.
did not want to lose Calm Mind. Necro Shaman, Psybeam.
Oh well, it's not like the mover learner costs anything in this game.
True. I was going to replace Shadow Ball with Psychic because similar effect and 10 more base damage.
Mm-hmm. Great, now my cats only get 8 servings of caviar a day. How will they survive? Oh yes, how will they
You
ever
just tried to high jump kick a ghost type!
survive? Oops.
I have to go and heal up and then come back.
What's funny is they're jabbing at, you know, Konami's overall greed, but what's funny is they really don't make as much as you think they do. Well, at least on this.
They don't.
At least on Yu-Gi-Oh! They're making a killing on
Purple.
pachinko machines, though.
Yeah. I mean, low effort, high pay is what the guy was saying about.
Yeah.
Pure Psychic type. Wait, pure Psychic type, but they do use a lot of Fairy type moves.
Yep. That's why it's like, I feel like Fairy and Psychic almost go hand in hand with each other, similar how Ghost and Dark do.
I mean, take a look at one of the most iconic Fairy type Pokemon that started out as just a Psychic type.
Yep.
And to be fair to it, the whole magic aesthetic related to Pokemon was originally just the domain of Psychic and Dark and Ghost types.
Yep. That's why they always say, if you're looking for a Pokemon to just have pure power and special attack, especially, pick one of those two. Pick one of those 3 types. Even if you don't have access to trade, Kadabra's still pretty good.
Yeah, to be fair, Ghost type is more of a physical type.
At least until
Funnily enough.
Gen 4.
Alright, Ghost Trick.
Then they finally fixed it, but then they were like, Okay, so we need more physical ghost types as a result. We already have Dusknoir. What else can we do?
Little punchy ghost, go.
Or they're like, hey, I have this crazy idea about a Pokemon that's jealous of Pikachu's fame.
Don't make fun of my little eldritch horror.
I'm not. I'm just saying that is easily one of the strongest candidates to have ever existed.
It is. And disguise is broken. You should run now.
Pretty much.
Pain split? Really? You're gonna do that?
Also, to show off the horrors of what Mimikyu is, see its exclusive Z move.
And contemplate for a moment. Jesse was able to hold a Z move in action for how long?
Yes. Also, Team Rocket actually had a good squad in that era.
They did. There were times in that era where Jesse and James almost won, only to get called back home by Beware.
Yep. If Beware didn't intervene, they would have won. And it's like, why was it like that? You do realize how protective a Beware actually is, personality-wise?
Yeah.
Especially if you are on its good side.
And they were.
Yep.
I mean, when the whole thing with Lucamine came to a head, or, well, not Lucamine in that situation, but when the whole Ultra Beast stuff came to a head.
Or how about the fact that Beware alone was able to destroy a Pheromosa?
Yeah. Which it actually had a weakness to.
Yep. Isn't Fluffy a great ability?
It is. My Wooloo. Oh.
Bitcho Gardner gains no retreat. I am not surprised, actually. I need to be using my amulet coin, Mon, because these guys give you about 5,000 each, so...
Yeah. I need to go and heal up because of my amulet coin.
Ring of Destruction. Oh dear. And you off yourself. Nice job. Focus Sash, eh? Ooh. And
yeah, Focus Sash.
And since items renew after battle...
I never actually noticed Focus Sash getting consumed in battle.
Well...
It just doesn't work in future.
They change how it works in later games. So, it works the way it's supposed to, but you get it back.
Okay.
When they introduced it, if it's used, it's gone.
Oh.
Which was...
Yeah, I was never part of the competitive stage, so I didn't notice that.
But, which was stupid, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead and remove Telia's physical attack completely. I don't care. Dark magic attack.
Use a steel type on a water or electric type. Smart.
Oh, Brick Break. That's actually painful. Okay. Bullet Punch is fine.
Ah, Treeborn Frog! I actually have a deck in the making in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game I'm streaming. And it involves, hey look, the card that we're not allowed to talk about. Hey look, it's the monster that no one's allowed to speak of anymore.
Apparently.
Look it up. It is one of the dumbest things I have ever heard of. Well, it's... See the Kadabra cards controversy. It's very Ernios' problem is very similar to that. Some sort of problem with the original artist or something, I don't know.
Eject button. You know what is a funny combination?
What's that?
Eject button on Golisopod.
Yep.
First impression, leave. First impression, leave. First impression.
You know another good strat with an actual good strat with the eject button is slacking.
Oh.
Because what'll happen is you get that massive hit off and then you leave. So truant doesn't matter.
Magician 8.
Pokemon challenges is
knives.
live.
What is with these 1 HP and a dream things?
I know.
Silent burn?
I just did that with Silent Magician level 8 and I
it
poisoned her. No, pulling packs is not similar to gambling. And yet, Wizards of the Coast and Pokemon have been doing this for years. I hate the fact that I got into playing Pokemon, the card game, at probably one of its worst times.
Don't worry, I feel just as bad, and I was into it way back. Way back!
Back in my day!
Back in my day, Team Rocket had their very own expansion!
I mean, they still sort of do if you count Destined Rivals.
No, because that's all the villain teams.
No, yeah, I think it's just...
They had their own expansion. They had an expansion exclusively for Team Rocket.
And then they were in the next set afterwards because of the gym leader heroes, which I found funny. They were in there twice. They had their own Pokemon and Giovanni. I've seen the Team Rocket deck, the modern one. It's not very competitively viable, but it looks fun. I actually watched a video about Yu-Gi-Oh! On Simo's channel, how he stated that a lot of places are not carrying Yu-Gi-Oh! Product these days because the reason being is every store in reality takes a massive loss on buying the product. It's very sad, but that's why a lot of places just suddenly stopped carrying product if they used to. And it's like the tournaments, they don't even pay out that much. They really don't. Also, apparently after being the Paradox Brothers, the level cap's only raised by 2.
I didn't even use any candies yet.
I haven't, but I hit the level cap already. Just from battling these guys.
I apparently have as well, because Tella is level 52, so...
Blade Edge.
The guy that says it's not gambling starts off with slot machine.
I know, and it uses
And
metronome.
metronome.
Oh yeah, Blade Edge. That is actually a monster you'll be able to get pretty soon.
A second slot machine. Electrify.
By the way, fun fact about Blade Edge: if you need an electric type, I don't think you do. Since you're running Cyber End Dragon, I think you have that
Cyber
covered.
End. I think I might just have it covered a little bit.
Oh, by the way, I had 2 of the craziest games happen to with I was tag teaming with Zane in the Yu-Gi-Oh video game, them streaming. Game 1, we won in the 3rd turn. Because what happened was, my turn came around, I started with 2 Cyber Dragons and Power Bond.
Oh.
It was over. And then I did something really funny. My hand was terrible, and Zane already had 2 Cyber Dragons in his hand, and I was like, and then I dead drop Power Bond. I'm like, I'm going to do something really funny. So I set Power Bond. And then when it rolls around to Zane's turn, he draws the 3rd Cyber Dragon.
Oh boy.
And the monster that he attacked had 0 defense. So the game was over.
Overlord Q is at the level cap now. Alright, there's Blade Edge. You get Fire Chomped.
I gotta admit, the Pure Steel Armed Dragon looks sick.
It does. Alright, you are weak to lightning, so Thunderfang.
So, Jordy, that was supposed to be linked to Lurk, but for some reason it stopped. It worked initially, but it stopped working. I don't know why.
Wait, did you get something in chat?
No, well, my chat specifically.
Okay, so apparently shared chat is not working.
Alright, let me see.
You know, that's the way I came.
It's because that session has ended due to a connection problem. Alright, that would be why.
Ah.
Sending another request because of
Magic
that.
attack. Because you had to restart your router and all that.
Right.
Junk Warrior? I guess Shadow Ball's gonna be the option here.
Sending out a new invite.
Green punch. Oh. I'm keeping an eye on it. That was a big draining punch. Swapping out to Vlad.
So, what that was supposed to do
Okay,
is it was
okay.
supposed to activate lurk mode. For some reason, it doesn't anymore. And the other thing is, I decided to name her Lurker Sharks because, hint, hint, there might be something in the future involved with that.
Interesting. Alright, so basically you're still fighting then. Oh, you're using lock on in this situation?
Don't you love it whenever your opponent wastes their final turn alive using a useless defensive move?
Yeah. Alright, ability pill, dream pill. I need to go back and heal again.
Yeah.
My amulet coin is on my dark sage.
Mine is on my Thousand Eyes.
And
Which, in hindsight, I probably should have left it as a relinquish because it was a special attacker instead of a physical attacker. And I could still give it the Eevee. I could still give it the Eevee light. Is it me, or are the chances of secondary effects seemingly boosted in here?
they might be.
That might be intentional.
That might be them attempting to cheat, but it backfiring on them.
Yeah. Because it seems to be working both ways. This reminds me of when I would always, for some strange, absurd reason, would always get the poison off with a poison touch Pokemon against my roommate. Former roommate. He was getting so mad about that. It's like, I'm sorry, RNG just likes me today.
Oh, the president's office is just ahead.
Oh dear.
Black Skull Dragon.
Time Wizard. Yep, there goes my Meteor Dragon.
You're a fire, or you're an electric type. You might also have flying though.
It's Electric Dark, but I think it has Levitate.
And
so-
has levitate. Okay. Negate to roll out.
Using one of the cooler versions of,
Zoa, huh?
I'm using one of the cooler versions of the Dark Magician, and it's just like he got a retrain a couple years later, and it was not even necessary with how powerful it was. Magician of Black Chaos,
It was the first
and then
he's ace.
and then he became Dark Magician of Chaos and completely broke the game.
I have on my guy here the item that if you go second, it boosts your accuracy. I just got off the entire line of rollout.
I'm just going to use items to heal up because I don't feel like trekking all the way back down if one Pokemon's down. I said, please tell me I have cherry berries.
Time
Thank
wizard.
you.
Overlord Q finally heard itself in confusion once, but now it's no longer confused. And the Time Wizard uses self-destruct. And actually takes out Overlord Q.
I go by many names, he
Indian
says.
Bahamut.
The King of Kanto, the Debt Collector, Mr. K. But you can call me by my actual name, Mr. Konami.
Crunch. Not very effective, but that'll knock it out. Alright, and your last monster is Insect Queen. I have just the bite for this. Trident Blaze? Okay. Electromagnetic Blast from all 3 rounds. May paralyze foe 10%. 100 and 100.
Very on the nose, isn't it, folks? Very on the nose.
Alright. I'm going to put Ojama King in the party. It's under leveled, but Mudball Man is unconscious.
If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. Come on, come on.
Okay,
Thunderstroke is
save.
missing more than thunder. What in the world? What's his accuracy? 90. Just why? Let's see. This is awkward. Notes of self. I need to get a grass type. Or a ground type in this situation.
Yeah, that feels like Konami's motivation here.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, what do these big companies only care about?
I mean, we only have like 2 of the pieces, right?
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot we could go and get the 3rd one by now. After defeating the Paradox Brothers, anyway. Since we can use Surf now.
True. Why does he look like Giovanni?
I know, right? He looks like anime Giovanni.
He looks like Toon Giovanni.
What's funny is it's like, with a lot more money, it's like, no. How do you think Giovanni is able to run an organization as big as it is? He has money.
Mafioso is rich.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest here. He looks like Toon Giovanni.
Yeah. I think that's the joke with him.
Harpy Sisters, Gate Guardian. Let's launch a Dark Magic attack here. Okay, we have the advantage on speed, but you're going to use Thunderbolt. And that's going to knock out Tella. After that, we will send in... Let's send in Dio.
Okay, one healing item. I'm going to use the Hyper Potion on my Gate Guardian.
Alright, Thunderbolt again. That's good. Oh. I could have sworn Steel type resisted electric.
No, it doesn't. It's neutral.
Okay, Gate Guardian knocked out Dio. It has like 1 HP left. Let's send in Chaz.
There's BLS.
I trolled his Gate Guardian with an Ojama King.
Perfect.
Oh.
That's the way it should be.
Okay.
Okay, I nerfed his BLS.
His Legendary Fisherman 2 has low kick. Hydro Pump now.
Sadly, pretty much the rest of my team will be finished by the time we get through the get to the Sevi Islands.
I'm sending out Cyber and Dragon on his Legendary Fisherman 2. Trident Blast or Blaze. Yeah, that wipes it. Blackluster Soldier. Oh boy. Okay, you're Dark type. And you have Earthquake. That's gonna wipe. Oh, you have Sturdy!
Yep.
Cyber End Dragon for the win there.
Talk about clutch.
Okay, Black Tyranno. Sandstream is fine. I have a unreasonable amount of steel types. You know what? With how we are, I'm gonna go for the speed gamble and go for Power Bond. Try to take it out with them.
To the Shadow Realm with you.
Yes!
One last hurrah. Go out with a bang, right?
Yeah. Sandstorm rages, and that is fine because the ruler of this sandstorm is going to be Bahamut.
So if you, in case
Ultimate Great Maw.
So in case you're wondering how in the world I took no damage from my Meteor Black Dragon with the Sandstorm, it's hidden ability of Sand Veil.
Nice. Yeah, you can leech life. I have Fire Fang and it's a Sandstorm.
You don't get the boost, but you don't get affected by the Sandstorm at least.
Yep.
That's one thing that always held me back with running T-Tar in some games. In some games.
Yeah, we're sending you to the Shadow Realm. You deserve it.
Yeah. Alright. First, let's go grab that Exodia part. Before I forget about it.
I got 4.
It's in Vermilion City. Been spending a lot of time here if you've been playing Pokopia.
I have not been. Honestly, if Nintendo has a sale on it for a digital copy, I might get it.
It's actually worth it, and like I said, I've only seen one game sell out a console this fast once before.
So you're saying it's worth the price tag?
Yes. If you ever played Dragon Quest Builders, well, it pretty much feels like it.
I have indeed.
Alright, now to take the long way to Fuchsia City, as promised. I mean, not Fuchsia City, Cinnabar Island.
I'm going to take a Bahamut to Viridian City, or Vermilion City, I mean.
Yeah, it's one of those games where it's like, it's literally just Dragon Quest Builders, but with Pokemon.
Calm Mind. Where is Calm Mind?
No, the move. I think. Well, do these guys teach you? I think you have to go to the move relearner in Lavender Town. Pardon me.
Yeah, gotta go to the move relearner.
Actually, I have a tip for you. Press L. Whatever activates L on your keyboard or whatever.
Oh. Ah.
That's the only feature I use because everything else is cheating.
Alright. Removing Shadow Ball to be able to get Calm Mind back. Oh, I don't have anyone on my team that can...
Remember, this is one of those games where it's like, if the creature can learn the HM, you have access to it no matter what.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he can learn it, but I have Mudball Man on the team currently.
But just like
I have
how
too
any...
many Toon Dark Magician girls.
Yep. But just like how anything with wings can use fly. And Gate Guardian, apparently.
Yep.
Even though I've never seen that creature fly in my life, because every time I've seen it, it's just standing there.
Menacingly!
Yep.
Alright. Now, because I'm using a shorter path, I'm also going to use a couple of rare candies.
I kind of want to avoid these trainers and save them for later.
Agreed.
Career Shin. Well,
What is the level cap here?
I'm not sure. Because after defeating Mr. Konami, it raises.
Oh, it's 55.
Oh, that makes sense.
Dragon Claw. No, you're not going to learn Dragon Claw.
Alright. Where are my super repels? I actually have some. Hooray! Also, I still have Yusei's milk for some weird reason.
Yeah, Vlad can learn Leech Life.
That's not broken.
I'll put it in place of Ominous Wind. I haven't been getting the stat boost from that, so...
Okay. Now we have to go...
The only thing left for Vlad is No, you do not want Future Sight.
Huh. So apparently they changed it. You don't have to go through the caves to get to Cinnabar Island.
Oh.
Oh boy. I am going to have a field day with this one.
I got the grass gem.
Nice.
Also,
I am going to have a field day with this gym. Because the leader is one I get to do a very funny voice for.
Fortress Whale. And I caught Fortress Whale.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go revive these fossils while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Ah, Legendary Fisherman.
Tyrant.
I can't use you, can I?
Legendary Fisherman. Yes, you can. Because that one filler episode where Jaden dueled the pirate dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he ever summoned it, but he had it in his hand. Tyrant Dragon, that's a cool monster.
Oh, there's a cave right above Cinnabar Island, it seems.
There is. It is a, I'm not going to say what it is, because that's a spoiler.
Is it a post-game thing?
No, you can do it as soon as you beat the 7th gym leader. Okay, so... What's funny is, out of the 3 fossils, the only one that I can use is the Dome fossil. I cannot use Leviathan Dragon Daedalus because that was a GX card.
Alright.
And the old Amber gives you Destiny Hero Dreadmaster.
Ooh. So I get to revive the old Amber now.
Yep.
Oh, you can maximize the IVs?
So we can get another.
The...
So we can get another Neos apparently. If you have a Soggy Dark Clown.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to grab that then.
Now this Neos, because we're almost at that point, I recommend you just hang on to it. Like, don't let it evolve. Because of where we are. A lot of stuff is going to be available for us in the Sevi Islands, and I do mean us.
Rare fusions of cards.
Yep.
Chimera Tech Overdragon, Dragon Master Knight, Rainbow Neos.
Yeah. And all three of those creatures are the strongest creatures in the game. No surprise, right?
No surprise at all. Ryuran, Meteor Dragon.
Rainbow Neos is very powerful, as you can imagine.
Choice specs. Melchid 4, Tiki Elder.
You're literally just swapping those out. They didn't change this. The PC near the Amber Pipe, there's an email message. There are 3 legendary bird Pokemon. They are Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Alright.
Oops.
Dreadmaster, I'm going to name him Bane.
Yeah. He literally has Bane. Choice specs, that is a good item.
Helix Fossil.
There would be my alternate way to get Meteor Dragon.
Alright, Daedalus.
Well, if you needed a good water monster, there you go. Also, it's one of the most annoying type combinations, being Water Dragon. Right, we gotta go through the Pokemon Mansion. How could I forget?
Alright.
Embodiment of Apophis. Interesting. So I could make a Sandstorm team using this and Black Tyranno. Interesting.
I'm also going to go ahead and hatch the egg now.
Hey, it's a Thousand Eyes Idol, but it's ugly because it's not gold.
Speaking of gold.
Yep.
Victory Dragon.
According, that is illegal.
We need to...
That was made illegal immediately because of how it was worded. It's kind of hard to summon, but its effect states: if you attack with this monster and reduce your opponent's life points to 0, you win the match. Not the duel, the match.
Yeah.
Which means there is no game 2, you just win and move on.
Hi, Marco. Boop. Hey, buddy. Alright. To the mansion. Really? Is that so? Oh, big stretch. Alright, Pixie Plate.
Which they finally replaced and gave it a proper item.
Covert Cloak. Really? Is that so? Really? But then what? Marco. Alright, I don't have this, so I'm gonna throw a quick ball. I caught it though! And Victory Dragon got to level 3, and 4, and 5.
That
and
is
6.
actually that is new to this game. Another reason to keep Honest around, Honest, I gave it away. Another reason to keep a Neos around is they added Honest in this game.
Ah.
And as we know,
Idol.
Honest is one of the strongest cards ever printed. There's a reason why it got limited for so long. Whenever a light monster you control battles, discard Honest, that monster gains attack points equal to the monster that it just battled.
Yeah.
For the rest of the turn.
I'm going to have to take a moment and let my dog outside.
Okay. I'm just exploring the mansion anyway.
I mean, that is part of the story, but...
Yeah, it's just this floor. I always go floor by floor.
Yes, Marco, I let you out.
Makes sense for embodiment of Apophis to be Arbok. Darn it, has Arena Trap. Ah, that's annoying. And you have Shadow Tech. Wow, is everything just annoying in this area? You're a bug type. Alright, Dex now. What do we got? 2 new creatures. The Dragon Maids are in the game. Neither of us can use that. Even though I feel like they could be in either era.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Had a new encounter. The Dragon Maids are in here.
Huh.
Which is interesting because I think neither of us can use them.
Ah. I just ran into Laundry Dragon Maid.
Yep.
As you were saying that. I mean, it makes sense for them to be in a mansion.
Yep. Okay, so I did not know about the IV changer. I fully admit that. The thing is, though, it's like, well, now I understand why they give you $3 million. But I wonder if you go the whole game without getting it and do that side quest for that kid in Saffron. Could you honestly afford the bike? And I wonder what the dialogue would be.
It is a question. But, I mean, by the time you get there, you actually already have the bike voucher.
Not necessarily. You don't have to go into the Pokemon fan club.
True.
All of the wild creatures are annoying. They either have Arena Trap or Shadow Tag. Yeah, and we all know how well that turned out, huh, Pegasus?
Yeah.
The diary entries are all, I guess, his accounts.
And it's nice that they changed that up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm occasionally speeding up during wild encounters.
Now you're good.
I got Dark Gearoid.
Especially the ones that are like, I have Arena Trap, I have Shadow Tag. Well, what am I supposed to do?
And especially, there's a little kid in here.
Yeah, I know. Fun fact, he was not in the original Red and Blue. They randomly added him in the remix.
And okay, new monster and caught with power of darkness to destroy enemies.
King of Yamimikai. It's one of my favorite monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! The False Bound Kingdom. Because how it attacks is literally Kamehameha.
Okay.
It actually does.
To not press this switch, go down there.
It actually does the motion. Kamehameha. And it's a blue wave, and I'm like, someone in Konami's a big Dragon Ball fan, I can tell.
Yeah.
Maybe
By
that's...
the way, the Dragon Maids resist steel type.
They resist steel types, huh?
Wait.
What would that make them then? Steel themselves?
I don't know. No, steel
Water.
doesn't resist
Water
steel.
resists steel.
Yeah, it would have to be. Alright, I'm at 1,000 knives, and that did not help me at all. Oh, Zeramanta. Zeramant.
Ha!
Dragon Breath. Once a noble warrior pursued a forbidden ritual, transforming itself into a sinister creature filled with hate.
Fun fact, there is an entire story around that one monster.
Funner fact, this is actually the same as the plot for Dragon Quest, I want to say 4?
That makes sense. Because it's like, a lot of people don't understand the whole Dragon Quest thing. It's like, look, it's way more popular in Japan than it is here, unfortunately. But don't let that discourage you. Check it out. It is worth it.
It is very worth it.
How do I put this? It is a Final Fantasy game drawn by Akira Toriyama.
With fun puns.
Yep. So,
80% of the filler in Dragon Quest, and I say filler lightly.
So yes, very much Toriyama.
80% of the quote-unquote filler for Dragon Quest is puns.
Yep. Also, the slime became the mascot very quickly.
Very quickly. First enemy you encounter is a cute, teardrop-shaped, blue, friend-shaped individual.
And
Emphasize that it's friend-shaped in Dragon Quest VII, one of the most popular ones in our side of the ocean.
And they just remade it not too long ago. Well, remastered it. My buddy's personal favorite is 8.
I don't blame him.
And I have 11 over here. I also have builders, so it's like, after sitting down and playing some of these games, it's like, I understand. I completely understand. That's why I say it's worth your time.
Do you have builders or builders 2?
Builders 2.
Now, I want you to go back and play Dragon Quest 2. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything. But seriously, if you've played Builders, play Builders 2. Play Dragon Quest 2.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot of games I have on my list to stream at some point. One of them is actually Ni no Kuni. I have a PS3 over here. You know, the...
Yeah, Wrath of the White Witch. It is... And then the second one, the Revenant Prince.
Mm-hmm.
They're both great. Very different games, but they're both great.
And the first one was drawn by Ghibli artists.
Yes, it was. One of the best parts about it, in fact. I have to ask, is there a story battle here without any spoilers? Or is it the same get the thing and get out?
I think it's the same get the thing and get out.
Okay.
If there is a mini boss down here, I don't remember who it is. Well, actually I think I do know who it is, and it does make sense in context of the gym leader. But I could be wrong. You know.
Okay. Alright, Victory Dragon is learning Wing Attack in place of Growl. Growl is gone. Let's try here. I don't think it's the right one. It's not. Okay. Or no, it is.
Gaia the Dragon Champion learning Seismic Toss makes perfect sense.
Alright, I'm in the basement. Oh! Oh ho ho! Zoa is a fairy type.
No, it's a rock. It's a rock dark type. I have
A rock. I forgot that rock is weak to steel for some reason.
I believe rock is tied for having the second most weaknesses in Pokemon typings. The first is grass. Which is a shame.
You'd think it'd be ice.
No, ice is tied for the second most.
Alright, Dio is learning Dark Hole. Okay,
I think Dark Hole is
itself
very
to activate
powerful.
Dark Hole, annihilating the entire field.
So is Explosion.
It's a 1 PP move.
It's probably one of those, like, last resort moves. It's like, I'm going down anyway. Let's go, boom.
Like Power Bond was.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh,
I
there
think I'm gonna replace Psychic or Psybeam with it. Dio is more of a physical attacker moveset wise.
Oh, there is a mini boss.
Is it who you thought it was?
Nope. Not at all. Hey, what are you doing here? This is a restricted area. This is going to be the newest location of the Kyber Corp Amusement Park.
Alright, I have to swap out.
What a random character to put down here. Oh well.
Cyber End wants to learn Earthquake. Let's see. As much as it kills me, no, you're not learning Earthquake. Alright, so there is a mini boss.
Yes. It was not a mini boss I was expecting.
Oh. If I go on the bottom of the screen, do you think I'm going to be able to avoid
No.
him?
No. The mini bosses have the ridiculous eyesight.
I'm going to have to go and heal. Or... I'm going to have to change out my team.
I think that's like the 5th time I've procced a burn from Scald. That is ridiculous.
What button is select?
I think on keyboard it's backspace. I think.
That might be it. Yeah. Alright, so moving in Steam Hero in place of Tella. I will also get the item from him, but Thunder Giant in place of Dio. Horus. I think Bahamut's still good. I think you're unconscious currently.
Let it be noted that a Meteor
you're
Black.
perfectly fine.
Let it be noted that a Meteor Black Dragon is stronger than a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Finally, get this evolution. And trying to be careful with Seiyaru because it's a friendship evolution.
Yeah, you're just petrified, but you're fine.
Interesting.
But you are petrified.
A special attacker. Alright.
Need to put you in the party to be able to get the item from you.
Alright, there's the
Move it over to Horus.
Secret key.
Wait. Why don't you have that item anymore? Zoom lens. There we go. Move. Tella.
Always found it funny how there was just a random secondary exit out to leave the mansion. Because that makes sense.
Not that you can go back in through it.
No. That's why it's like, because that makes sense, right?
Supercell Slam. No, we're not learning that.
So there appears to be no interface with the quiz machine, so you have to battle your way through the gym.
Okay. Earth Power.
That's it. I'm giving up on Thunderstroke. That is...
In place of Discharge.
It just missed 2 times in a row. 90% accurate, huh? Sure, likely story.
Alright, I definitely need to level up Bruce. He was very low.
So this gym appears to be an ice gym now.
Noted. I'm replacing Bubble Blast with Recover on Bruce. I forgot I have him built for tag battles.
I absolutely adore the concept of fire water types. I wish there were more of them.
Defense, no. In fact, I don't even need to level you up more. Unless the gym is another double battle one.
It is not.
Fiery Wrath. What have we forgotten? Oh, this is Dark type. May make the opponent flinch. Okay, Air Slash is gone, and we have a new flinch move. Air defense, no. Alright, who am I gonna swap out for? Oh, level 6 is evolving. Horus?
Into one of the coolest boss monsters in the series, in my opinion.
Horus, level 8. Heat Wave.
Hyunsen Yu.
95 power, 90 accuracy. Flame Burst is gone. Dragon Pulse. No. Alright, I need to figure out who I'm going to replace Bruce then with. Shiny Flare Wingman should be good.
Yep.
No. Here we go. Bag. Okay, wait. Sky Uppercut. Sky Uppercut is not bad. Honestly... But at the same time, no.
The NPC says, I like using fire types. I just do.
Okay.
Steel type, got it.
Here we go. I'm gonna have to mute real quick. I'm finally fighting Mokuba. Kaiba Corp Amusement Park. Trihorn Dragon, huh?
Hey Mokuba, just wait.
Horse level 8.
Hey Mokuba, just wait 3 years. You'll be able to build anything you want here. Too soon? I love how he switched in a rock type against your steel type.
Yeah. I did do a little bit of fast forwarding because I was stuck in the menu trying to level things up.
You're good. Dude Frog. Some people were asking, it's like, why don't you make Frog Monarchs? I can, sort of, in the game I'm playing. But, Dude Frog, Swap Frog, and Rodan and Toaden don't exist.
Alright, King of Dragons. Gonna use a Black Flame here. You're gonna use a Thunder Wave. Fiery Wrath. Hyper Voice.
Oh. So the final trainer before the gym leader is a mini boss, which is a great idea, actually. Because at this point in the game, I feel like that should be the case. Like, the last gym trainer should be a cut above the rest of them.
Should be.
Yeah.
And the best we got with that was the freaking maid in ZA.
Yep.
And of course the VTuber character.
Yeah. Alright, I'm eating up because character time.
Burst Stream. It's probably gonna knock him out. Yeah.
I have only one purpose, and that is to collect souls for darts. People like you who disrespect their cards make me sick. This world needs to be ridden of evil people like yourself. Get ready because I'm going to take your soul away. Activate Celestial Sword.
Right, so,
yes, he is monotonous on purpose.
Let's try to get you paralyzed then. Yep. Now parabolic charge. Dragon flying, so its resistance to electricity is middled out.
Alright, enough of this noise.
Noise indeed, but at the same time, thank you for telling me that it is a gym that is going to be weak to my Steel-type monsters.
To a point. Once you get to the mini-boss, that's a different story.
Dragon Gem. Sky Scorcher. Victory Dragon learning Ancient Power? Yes. Wait. Well, I mean, you have Scratch. That was Dragon Claw, I think.
It's ironic that he's using that creature of all things.
I got the secret key. Solar Beam. Where is the exit?
You have to go back to the other floor. Or you can always just use an escape rope.
I think I might use the escape rope. I have 4 of them.
Annoying dungeon with one
to save.
Annoying dungeon with one way out. Better use my escape rope. you flying fairy? Interesting.
I'm gonna buy a few hyper potions. Ah. Alright, so PC, move Pokemon, because that is not situated yet. I'm gonna keep Neos in. Or no, not Neos, Sparkman, Flare, or Shining Flare Wingman. Blah, blah, blah. Words, names, blah.
So many things! Alright, muting back up. How can this be?
Honestly, yeah, this is good. Okay.
I lost. How can this be? I must head back to my home at Cape Brink to recollect my thoughts. Okay.
Darts.
Yes. Darts. The villain from Season 4 of the original Yu-Gi-Oh!
Why darts?
I don't know. I guess they were just kind of grasping at straws at this point. But it's like, I'm happy at least somebody remembers those antagonists. Alright.
You have disguise, don't you? I forgot about that.
Alright, I'm muting up because I'm going to use one of the silliest voices ever for this character, and I'm looking forward to it. Alright. For 10,000 years, I have waited for this moment to wake the earth of evil, and restore the city of Atlantis. With your soul, the great Leviathan shall rise again! You bagel douche! I enjoy that so much.
Oh, Aquos.
Frost and Fire Dragon. I believe that is an ice fire type. Interesting.
That one didn't have disguise.
Always thought that card looked so cool, Neo Aquamador, but it's not practical. It never was.
No Dust Dragon. Multi-hit move. Okay.
Orichalco Shuneros. Yeah, here's the problem with
Ryu.
Here's the problem with using ice type starts. You do realize they're great offensively, but their defenses, however.
Yeah.
There's Gah. Divine Serpent Gah.
I need to go back and heal. Now, I'm only using fast forward because Flash Cannon is such a long animation.
Yeah. I understand.
Why does it have to be such a long animation? Is this a freaking summon from Final Fantasy?
I've never encountered such a
Which one
powerful
is that stupidly
soul.
long summon
It
from?
will be mine! Squirrel the wolves,
What?
I have the sheep and the da.
You got cut off or something. Are you still there?
No, I muted for a moment. Because I wanted to use one of the bridge quotes for darts. My favorite one. It's Squirrel the wolves, I have the sheep and the da.
But you know what I mean about the summons, right? There was
Yeah.
this one summon that was like 10 minutes long, unskippable.
Yes.
I forget what game it was from.
Also, anyone remember unskippable cutscenes? I'm mean back
Because the
up.
streamers remember.
Yep, I'm mean back up because I just won. That was the easiest battle ever.
Sky attack. No. No.
How could this be? The only Kakagamos has been defeated! You've earned this gym badge. Volcano badge, it is yours. Here, take this as well. Ice Beam, huh? Ice Beam is the ultimate ice technique. If you haven't yet entered the Shadow Realm, your win against me proves you are strong enough to go through it.
Opius.
Okay, so apparently you get Ice Beam from him.
Because Fire Blast wouldn't make sense.
Exactly. It's still the Volcano badge, which makes no sense, but oh well.
I mean, volcanoes can be covered in ice.
That is very
It
true.
usually causes them to erupt, but they can be.
That is very true, especially with elevation, because look at Mount Fuji.
Exactly. Now, time to mute.
Also, weren't you in the Shadow Realm?
Or wasn't who in the Shadow Realm?
Wasn't Bill in the Shadow Realm?
Yeah, I think so.
But I guess we had to have the plot with Sevi Islands activate somehow.
Big Shield Gardener had Pain Split. Babylon, Meteor Mash.
You know,
Huh?
you know it's ironic that he's using that because it was used against him repeatedly.
Yeah. Silent Swordsman. Okay. Meteor Mash. We flinched. Okay, Dio is down. We're sending in Clark here. Sky Scorcher. And yes, he's neutral to to ice and probably weak to neutral to steel too. He's pretty good here, honestly. Extreme speed because it's electric type here. Guard Etios. Celestial Sword. I need to mute again. Okay, I have to leave the gym and heal again.
Yeah. But again, I do like the idea that there's a mini boss right before the gym leader.
It makes so much sense that there is. And at least in this one, they did. So.
Yeah.
And it makes sense who they used.
But for not like all the gym leaders, though, like maybe the second half.
Second half, or ones that are majorly tied to a story.
Yeah.
Ones that it makes sense to. Like, Solomon, it wouldn't make sense. The only one that would make sense to team up with Solomon is Yugi, and he would have to be the boss in that one, so...
Yeah.
I gotta mute again.
Ooh. There's something I wouldn't mind finding.
And darts.
Hey, now I can have Lackluster Soldier. They lock him behind the Sevi Islands because of course they do.
Yeah, and it makes sense that they did. Neo Aqua Magician, and you are going to be a water and ice type. This is going to be a multi-hit. Oh no, we're going to be losing this, aren't we? Let's give you a Black Flame. There we go. We got the burn, and we are frozen. Let's try for a Fiery Wrath. We're going to be staying frozen, and we're unconscious. Let's send in Dio.
You know, I'm beginning to think that the whole, fire type moves thaw you out instantly is a bunch of hogwash. Because you notice it.
Dragon learning Thunderfang?
You notice it never happens.
We had the same thing with fighting type moves. It was more of a Gen 1 situation, but... Fire Frost Dragon, is its ability problematic?
No. Blackluster Soldier, stay in the dang ball.
You had Flamethrower that whole time. But...
Let's try the Terror Ball. It has been a while. Dang, your catch rate is low.
Alright, Bahamut. Divine Gare. Boats down. Clark.
Thank you.
Guy Scorcher.
And I am going to name you, because also you're female, Blissey.
There's Leviathan.
Why am I naming it Blissey? BLS Envoy at the beginning. BLSE, Blissey. Also, I didn't mean to get in a battle with you, but oh well.
Okay, Alright, yeah, this is gonna be fine.
Yeah, the Leviathan itself is essentially just take your Daedalus and make it stronger. That's about it. That's about it.
Oh, you still had 2 more. Okay. Ice beam. Okay. Yeah, we lived it. Spiky shield. It's just to protect. Probably would have been worse if it was a physical attack going at it.
Yep. If it was a move that made contact, it would hurt a lot more. Yeah, kind of. It's just equivalent to getting hit with rough skin.
Emperor Penguin. Snow warning. This is his last monster. Do we outspeed him? I think we do. We do! Oh! That was close. I gotta mute. Wait, so he's saying we can go to the Shadow Realm now?
Yep. It's that cave that you saw. But I'm doing the Sevi Island side quest because there are a lot of the monsters that I want are here.
I can say this at least. Bill showing up here makes more sense if the cave just north of here connects to the Shadow Realm where we sent him. But why is he so friendly with us now?
I know, right? By all reasons, he should still be very salty with us.
Not going to do that yet. I definitely need to heal.
And ignoring a lot of the traders, I'll bow them off screen because there are some monsters on these islands that there are stories about the monsters on this island.
Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and go to the Sevi Isles.
Interesting. So they stick It's not a named character. They just stuck a random mini boss right before Mount Ember.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I guess I could. Oh yeah, I guess I could go fight Obelisk now if I wanted to. In fact, I could probably fight all three gods at this point.
Island, guy that runs the game's corner.
You know, I always liked the idea of the Sevi Islands because it made it actually stand out from the original Gen 1 games.
It really did.
Up until this point, it was just a retelling. You were going exactly through the same places again. And then at which point does it become... And then it's like, at which point does it become a remaster instead of a remake? And then this happens. And it's like, oh, okay. It's definitely a remake now. Does this guy just use frogs? Interesting.
I will like to say that the biggest thing they could have done with Let's Go, and even if it was a paid DLC, no one would have been upset about it. It would have been frustrating if it was paid, but people would have bought it. If they included or they added the Sevi Isles in an update or DLC,
that would have been interesting.
that would have been insane.
I would like to have seen how that would have been implemented.
I would have liked to see the Eevee's reactions.
Yeah. Also, apparently the Switch ports are not completely pointless. Because for one thing, because you can actually get the events that were lost to us. So like the Deoxys event, the Lugia Ho-Oh event. So those are restored in the game. I think Altering Cave actually does something now. Instead of, them just saying, yeah, we're planning on doing something with it, and they never did.
I'm keeping Armored Dragon in. I will swap. No, I got to keep you in as well. Dio, you're going into the box for now. Sect Queen, Cyber End Dragon, you're going into the box for now. Actually, wait. No, I can just swap you for that, okay.
What are you implying, Mr. Hiker, by giving me a PP up saying I need some help? Ah. I'm going to speed up because I did not want to fight this trainer, but... eh.
Oh, there's a cave there. Where is 2 Island?
You have to go to the dock.
Oh.
So this is where you find Rampart Blaster. Interesting. Alright, so what are on these routes? Because I haven't looked into everything.
All right. Oh, we can go to 2 and 3 Island, huh?
Yep, it's
Alright,
just the first
so-
3 for now.
You don't want to evade taxes. There's the game corner. It looks like a game corner.
Okay, Treasure Beach, been there already.
Alright, so I have to go to 3 Island now.
Yeah. There's some cool things here, but nothing I want to go out of my way to look for. And the Ruby Path we're not going to be able to get for a while. Okay. I wanted to venture onwards a little bit because I wanted to get the Rock Smash HM.
Ah. And that's here?
It's on one island. You have to make it to the hot springs. Alright, I'm summing out Magician and Black Chaos for Blissey. Which is funny, because they kind of belong to the same archetype, more or less.
Yeah.
But it's like, I already have Dark Paladin, I don't want that much overlap.
He's sending a Rocket Warrior against my Armed Dragon here.
Smart. Aren't they? Yeah, there's a signature move, Chaos Blade.
And there's Junk Warrior, another Fire Fang.
Holy crap, that is a move. 100 accuracy, 100 base power. Giant Blade slices the foe, which may lower foe's speed. This move can hit ghost types. That is a move.
You know what Trident Blaze is?
Yeah. It's an electric type Scald.
It's not just that. It also has 100.
Yep. And Blissey is wearing Sacred Sword. That just makes sense.
Ambulance Rescue Roid is getting a crunch. Blazing Torque. Speed boost, huh? Okay.
You know, one thing I do hope that BLS does have is its ability is
Fire Hose.
I hope that its ability is sharpness. Where all blade moves, all cutting moves do more damage. It is steadfast. It would be funny if that were its ability. That's probably its hidden ability.
Probably. Or a separate ability.
Yeah. That'd be crazy if that was its standard ability, though. That would be so
Another
broken.
Junk Warrior.
Nope. It doesn't even...
Isn't it interesting
have a
that
hidden
these
Weird.
bikers have Junk Warrior?
Hmm.
These delinquent bikers all having connection to a certain monster?
Yeah, weird, huh?
That's Mirror Shot. No, not what that is.
Ah, this is where it is.
It's almost as if they're referencing something.
I couldn't even begin to tell ya. Okay, there is a random Pokemon here. Well, random Pokeball sitting here on this route. If it is what I think it is, then my team is almost complete. Okay, I just got a free Stardust Dragon. Cool.
Harpy Bro is getting Thunderfanged.
Stardust Dragon! And yeah, there's the monster that's going to be outside of my
the
generation.
Earth Knight Crunch. Noted. Okay, you're using Thrash. And we're using Crunch.
Because it's like I think it's like one of two monsters from 5Ds, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Cosmic Flare has low priority. Interesting. Of course, one of your highest stats is speed. What else would it be?
Oh, free full restore. Going to the healing location and full healed up. Now I gotta go to the Bond Bridge.
Now, I believe the 2 Island has one more creature I'd love to add to my squad. If I remember correctly.
Oh, there's Pump King.
And considering the team that's coming together right now, it makes perfect sense. The 2 Island Bazaar. One thing that's nice about that is, I remember that years ago, this was the only way to get Tyler Balls in these games.
Leonard B is going to be weak to fire.
And I think I'm going to name Stardust Dragon Azure after the guy who abridges Yusei, the Azure Crow.
Are you... No, you're not. Okay.
The Gateway of Chaos! Well, there's Magician of Black Chaos.
Killer is down. Harpy Queen, okay. You're also getting Thunderfang.
And there's my new boss monster, folks. Chaos Emperor Dragon.
Nice.
Envoy of the End.
Bug Gem obtained. Berry Forest. Is this where that missing girl is?
Yes. It is also where the creepypastas for Hypno originated from. But the Hypno in question is debatably worse. And it's actually a very good creature that only you can use.
Armored bee showed up. Or what is?
So the Hypno replacement is a creature that only you can use, and I recommend you do use them because it is a powerhouse.
What is it? Or... Hang on. Dex nav. Alright, it's not Surskit.
No, it's
Scarret.
It is, but it is a creature
Yeah.
that you'll encounter while rescuing the little girl.
Ah.
You'll see what I mean by... I would probably prefer Hypno than what did drag her away in this one.
Noble Celtic Guard is getting a Fire Fang. I'm not even bothering catching him.
Sed's nickname.
Alright. Oh!
Yes, one of the strongest GX monsters.
Quick
Ever.
ball.
One of the strongest GX monsters to have ever existed.
You don't resist dark type moves.
It is... Its typing is a bit unfortunate, though. It is Poison Fire, so it's Salazzle.
Okay,
Actually, I have the perfect name for this, Sad. I'm going to name it Yzma.
I'm going to use Fire Fang here. Okay. Another Fire Fang. There we go. Oh, you're showing me the best one in this situation? Is that what you're doing with the L button? Are they actually calculating it for us?
I think they do, actually.
Timer ball. It broke free. It broke free.
Ironically, my starter
Acid rain.
my old starter slots perfectly into this squad. Because it's like, I apparently would hate fairy types.
Got
It's
him.
like, well, I have a solution to that. And like I said, that thing is very much worth it.
Okay. '80s.
Now, is that very polite, Pity Pat? I had to. I love how they depicted Hades in Kid Icarus. Because the thing is, it's like, would he care at this point? He's the god of the underworld.
True. Oh, we got a moonstone.
You know what's unfortunate about my squad now? Half of them are pretty weak to fairy.
The fairy! The fairy!
It's why I am making sure that BLS learns a Seal type move. So what does Raphael do now? Does he battle you again? Oh, no, he's just like, yeah, whatever, here, take this. Acrobatics, eh? What about you? Are you just completely useless then? Interesting.
Oh.
So Easter egg time. If you have the item finder and stand on this one spot,
Our shot for Charlie. We will replace Rapid Spin.
that is the one and only time you'll have an item sitting underneath you. And you can dig it up. That is the only time you can do that in the game. Which is like, wouldn't it be nice if the item finder worked like that all the time? If you're standing right on top of a hidden item, it's like, oh, I'm just going to dig it up. But no, that's not how things work. Also, isn't it very on the
Wait,
nose
where?
for the girl to be named Lostelle?
Yeah. I appreciate the pun. I don't know where the item would be.
What, Adam?
The one that you stand on.
Oh no, it's on 2 Island.
Oh! Oh!
Oh. Well. That's pretty cool.
And shinies are fair game.
Yep.
For use and everything. And that's just...
Yep. That's a
I
pretty...
have a rock type shiny. I have this shiny. I have a bug type shiny. I have this Bahamut shiny.
Yep, the only shinies that I've gotten legitimately are the bug type and the Thousand Eyes. But I've kind of ditched him now because it's like he's starting to underperform.
Couldn't think of anything, so I went with Elric.
Yeah, that makes sense, though.
Okay. I need to organize my boxes more because can't use you. have a shiny Stone Guardian somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have a giant soldier of stone, a shiny one of those.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember where it is. Because it shows up in shiny in the picture, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because that's not... I caught you with a quick ball, but you're not that. Yeah, because this one's the normal one that I met in Diglett Cave. Okay, how do you search again?
Can you in this game?
You might not be able to.
You may just have to go and look. Yeah, I don't think they add the search function in the boxes until years later.
Wait, did the crash happen after I had caught that shiny?
No. Wait a minute. Gate Guardian is learning Aeroblast? I see.
No, I might have actually had a crash after I had caught that shiny.
Did you crash then? Because I thought you crashed like right before we got to the Viridian. Well, right in the middle of the Viridian Forest.
Had multiple crashes.
Did you? Because I only recall that one.
I mean, I caught it off screen, didn't I?
No.
Yeah, because I was hunting for Armored Dragon.
Yeah, you did. I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, I think I did crash after I caught it. So I don't have the shiny rock type.
I would have had a shiny Yao for the Magnet Warrior if I didn't kill it.
Alright, so... Wait, we're not allowed to exit until we get the whole way through?
Yes, I believe it is just a long one-shot dungeon. So, your choice if you want to do it now or do it late or do it next time.
Do we have to go through it?
No, it's optional. But one of the
Alright,
Exodia pieces is in it.
We'll do it next time. We have the option of being able to get through all of the remaining gym leaders at this very moment.
Yep.
That will mean I will rename this episode and...
I believe the final gym leader is a Ghost and Dark Specialist.
Is it Bakura?
Yep, because he's the only character that has not appeared yet.
No, because it's Ghost and Dark type.
Yeah.
That's what made me think of Bakura.
Also, as I mentioned, he's like the only character who has not shown up yet. So, by process of elimination, he has to be involved somehow.
Yeah. Okay. You are going to be of great help here.
I'm going to avoid these trainers
You
for now.
so.
I'll battle them later. Ooh, Super Bunny. There you have it. I have to battle you now.
Alright, rare candies, use... Okay, so level 59 is the level cap.
Makes sense.
Ring of Destruction. No. Alright, I'm going to be leveling up Insect Queen as well. Yes, you're going to learn Attack Order.
Insect Queen learns the order moves. That makes sense, though.
Yes, we learned that when he learned Heal Order. And Defense Order.
If you get a couple of defend orders up, it's like your opponent can't really do much to you.
I'm going to replace Multiply with Defense Order.
Because what I normally see people do with Vespiquen is they get off 2 defend orders, use 1 heal order, and then it's like, well, now what? It's like, well, now what do you do?
Now you get the Stun Spore that I also have on her. Order to Smash. What? Force a token to blindly attack the foe, smashing any screens or held items. What?
A special attacking dark move that does that. Huh.
Okay, so I'm not having Stun Order on this thing.
So not only is it just going to wall up against your opponent and annoyingly heal, then you can stop any walls of their own.
And get rid of their held item.
Yeah.
No leftovers for you. No Shell Bell for you. Bug Buzz, it's a good move, but not on this build.
What's a Focus Sash? Another example.
Just so much strategy-wise is just gone. Because Bug Queen.
Who ever thought that Insect Queen would be a very good utility? I actually didn't see that coming.
Okay, I'm gonna put a few in Horus and Sidebrand. And then I'm getting some into Victory Dragon as well.
I would have just shook my head if that launcher spider was shiny. Because it was the shiny bug that I got to choose.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can just find Pug'em here now, huh? In the berry forest.
Huh. Rock Gym. No.
I don't understand why they just made it a giant beam in ZA. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Aura Sphere. No, you have... Victory Dance gives you a great boost to physical attacks, so I'm leaning more into that.
So Victory Dance is the physical equivalent of a Quiver Dance, it seems.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing, though, because Quiver Dance is broken.
Superpower, also no, because that is a very big debuff after use. Alright. And I restocked on my rare candies. I feel like that is the exit for the Shadow Realm, isn't it?
It is. Dumps you right next to the gym. Convenient. Plasma stayed in the first quick ball I throw at him, huh?
Oh, I didn't move things over. Okay. Breaker Warrior. Bring in the Magic Warrior. Cyber Angel.
Knowing what we know today, if this were a more modern game, you would not want to hand over that meteorite to that man.
Yeah. But we don't. So we do.
Yep.
And it's all Bill's fault.
Yep.
So maybe Bill isn't forgiving us. Maybe he's trying to frame us.
Frame us for making Rayquaza
Unleashing that.
for unleashing Rayquaza on us. You know, only the most broken Pokemon to have ever existed.
Avatar Pot of Greed. Avatar of the Pot. Get knifed.
If it weren't for the fact that it's Rayquaza, it's like it gains a Mega Evolution, which was unnecessary in its own right. But what made it even more unnecessary was it can still hold an item.
Yeah.
Who thought that was a good idea?
It's the only one that can. It's too broken. It's too powerful.
Why do you think an entirely new category was created? For because of Mega Rayquaza. It was called it's called Anything Goes. Mega Rayquaza broke the meta so hard that it made its own category.
Alright, Sinister Serpent.
And only 2 Pokemon have ever been in that category. They are Mega Rayquaza and Zacian.
Okay, you made it so I can't use that one.
Now, Zacian is no longer in that category because they nerfed its ability.
Yeah. But, I mean, I feel like there's another Pokemon that is in that category that no one talks about.
Yeah.
And that's because chat hot.
Well, that and screaming into the compressed microphone of a DS is not exactly the best thing either. The only gym to have an item in it, and they removed it. For some reason.
I'm doing a little bit of fast forwarding in the battles because I'm trying to get as much out of this as I can. And at the same time, these guys are more annoying than they are tough.
I think I'll do the same and just kind of like steamroll on through because, yeah. We've seen this song and dance how many times at this point?
And there's nothing about the trainers. It's all about the gym leader that's the tough part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Did I find the shortcut to getting to him?
You might have.
So there's a shortcut you can do if you fight the karate guy up top.
Yeah, I know. There's a few different shortcuts you can do if you just go straight for it immediately.
I didn't want to go to Route 2.
There's also that one ace trainer if you get him to move.
Yeah. The question is, do I just go for Bakura? I think I will. I mean, I have Judge Man in the box for farming money later on, so I'm going to mute myself and fight Bakura now.
Alright.
Ghost and Dark type. Ghost and Dark type. Change of heart. You remember that episode where they possessed their cards and evil Bakura was fighting Yugi?
Yep. That's what's happening now.
Alright, you're withdrawing Change of Heart. I'm going to keep you going for a little bit longer. Another 1,000 knives. Nasty
For the
plot,
record,
that is fine.
For the record, this is the one accent I am awful at. A British accent?
That is fair. I also cannot do that. Alright, time to go for Insect Queen. We're gonna go all out. Glare. We're gonna get paralyzed. Order to smash.
Hold on.
Ah. Nasty Plot made it so that he is going to be a problem. Yeah, no, credit. Okay, Insect Queen's gone before I could get that going. Horus, you're going in.
I'm a thief and a stealer of
Black
souls,
Flame.
and I have done terrible things in my quest to possess the Millennium items. You do remember the legends, don't you? Whosoever wields all 7 Millennium items will possess power unimaginable.
Heat Wave.
And of course I use that voice because this is Yami Bakura.
Yeah. And as we know from various movies and stuff afterwards, Bakura was never evil.
Nope.
It was
the spirit that
the
was
thing
possessing
to-
him.
Yeah.
But
And
there's
not
m-
even technically a human spirit.
Nope.
I mean, they might once have been human.
It is very debatable.
Okay. Very debatable. Very contentious, even. Alright, Horus is down. And it has 1 HP. What the heck? Cyber End, you're up. Air Cutter. Alright, he has 5 monsters left, and he already took care of 2 of mine. Flash Cannon is a long animation. Bahamut?
It's time for your light screen to go away.
Shadow Sneak. Okay. Crunch. You're gone. Change of Heart is back. We're just gonna use Thunderfang on you. Reflect. Necrofear. Hypnosis.
Dark Ruler Hades, aka the actual Hades.
You're... Guys, this is basically Dark Dark. Necrofear is Dark Dark.
Yep. So you're a rock ghost, huh?
Okay, Eldritch.
Well, considering the Eldritch deck is very toxic, of course he would use it. He would have that move.
Alright, Necrofear's back.
Oh, and he just sticks his
magic.
boss monster on me immediately.
Okay, Doomgaze.
Yeah, perfect. I swear, every other time I've used Scald, I've gotten a burn
Alright,
off.
and he's changing out for Exodia Necros.
Yep, that is his boss.
Uh,
His ace.
Dark Sage wins this. Easy.
Also, it's just evil Exodia.
Yes. Necrofear, you are the last remaining monster. We're in his way of obtaining the Millennium Puzzle and all that, so a Dark Magic attack, and it will take it. I did it!
Oh, this is going to be the easiest setup ever. Get out here, Blissey, and use Swords Dance. I resist you. Does it look like I care? Chaos Blade is a 2-shot with Swords Dance.
I beat Bakura!
Okay, it wasn't a 2-shot. I had a bad damage roll that time. Don't you love it when that happens? Okay, thanks for the crit. I appreciate it. You definitely beat him before I did. I think that's a good place to call it because that's 3 gyms in a row that we've conquered.
Yeah.
I'm at +2 attack and it's Blackluster Soldier. You don't have a chance.
I'm also changing up my team a bit. Should I bring in Dreadmaster? Vlad is good.
Okay, you're faster than me.
We'll replace.
And you got the Omnibus
with Vlad. But you have Amulet Coin.
That is fine. Acceptable losses.
Okay, who was I switching in? Cybrid. Bag. Rare candies. Hammer arm. No. The speed drop is too painful.
And that's game for me. Got him.
Nice. I changed up my team to have bosses. Close combat
changes
is no.
nothing.
No.
Once I possess all Millennium items, I will rule this world. Ha 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 ha! Here, take this Earthbound. It is worthless to me. The Earth Badge is evidence of your mastery as a duelist. With it, you can challenge the dual monster league. Also, take this TM. Consider it a gift for your upcoming challenge. Just remember, you won't pay me for this gift.
I'm going to get things up to 65 for now. Mega Horn is good, but no.
Shall
you
we
have
together,
the orders.
mortal?
Crush Grip. No.
The other thing about Yami Bakura is he's a manifestation of a dark being's hatred, and it's like it's not unheard of. Look at Yami Merrick.
Yeah.
That wasn't created by a Millennium item. That was created towards his inner hatred.
Temper Flare.
Yeah. Your entire team is nothing but bosses.
Power is doubled if the previous move failed.
You and me both. Both of our teams are just boss monsters.
Fire Lash. Yes. Temper Flare is no longer necessary. Venom Drench. Yes, indeed. Okay.
I'm gonna do at least 62 because I'm going to do some battling off screen.
We're going to be removing Acid Rain and replacing it with Toxic, I think. Depending on something. Pellet Barrage. Paralyzing Pellet Barrage. 1,000 blood pellets. May paralyze the foe. Gunk Shot. No. 80% accuracy. No. Destiny Bond? No. Flare Blitz. No. Okay. I want to check the ability that Hades has. Because if it's Corrosion, Timid Nature, Magma Armor. Okay. Okay, yeah. This is fine. We're gonna change his nature, but this is fine. Your special attack heavy. And Pellet Barrage is... Wait. Timid is raising speed, lowering attack. This is actually good for him.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And Magma Armor is not bad. I mean, it boosts his defense because of it.
Also, another thing to point out is if we decide to breed, it speeds up hatching.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I mean, I don't feel like we need to do that.
No. Not really, no. Okay, with all 8 badges in hand, what moves can we learn, too? That is another thing.
Well, that is a question. Because I didn't check for 7 or 8. Gunk Shot. Blaze Kick. Leaf Blade. Phantom Force is huge. Supercell Slam. And for 8... I'll play
Flare Blitz, play rough, Dragon Dance.
Dragon Dance and play rough. Dragon Dance and play rough. I just want to point it out. Combine the two and watch your opponent suffer.
Yep.
There's a reason it's behind the 8th badge.
Also, riskier move because of the recoil, but I am teaching my Red Eyes Flare Blitz.
That is completely fair for Joey.
Yep.
I'm gonna fight the rival before we end.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. Get him out of the way.
Oh, he has Winkaribo level 10. I need to level mine up.
I love how
Okay,
Stardust
yeah,
Dragon
you-
learns Tailwind. That's such a specific thing for those monsters that works perfectly.
He used Explosion, and I still went through with the Thunder Fang. What the hell?
Phantom Force, too bad nobody could learn it. That move is so busted.
Earthquake.
I'll give you-
Speaking of Phantom Force, I could probably put that on Vlad.
Yes. That would be very mean.
It would.
Super
I should do it.
Super Cell Slam. Too bad that move wasn't available until years later, because Electric Types needed a physical move that wasn't Wild Charge.
They really did. Alright, Dark Magician Girl. We're fine here, so we're gonna use Strident Blaze.
Wow.
Blaze.
I can also give Brave Bird to my Red Eyes.
Do it! Do all of the self-harming moves on Red Eyes. Because it is risky, but it fits. PD Titan?
Thunder Dragon Titan.
Oh.
Too bad Head Smash isn't available. That would be hilarious.
It would. Especially if you put your Red Eyes at the front of your team. Okay, you have Inferno Blast. This is going to be painful. Oh. Magician of Black Chaos. Strident Blaze is a powerful move. We're going to use it. Okay. Chaos Scepter's gonna wipe us out, but you're almost in the red. And we have Insect Queen. And you're weak. You are Dark type. Yes. Okay, we're giving one attack order. Psychic is fine. It's a big hit, but attack order does.
Blackluster Soldier with its monstrous attack stack can learn Earthquake.
Nice. Board wipe. Board wipe. All right.
False
I'm gonna
Swipe,
walk
making
right up to
a
the lead
mental note
entrance.
of that.
I'm gonna
Half
walk
of my
right up to
team
the
can learn
entrance before we-
Explosion. Well, when all else fails, just explode.
Just go boom. Alright, I have entered the league entrance, and I'm going to go ahead and say I call it here.
Yep.
But what do you think about the fact that we ended up with just boss teams?
I mean, that's just how it ends up at towards the end of the game, because you kind of have to.
Yeah, seriously, you really have to.
Because the league is actually no joke this time around.
Good, they shouldn't be.
Especially since, to signify they're not holding anything back, all three of the final three members of the league all have the Egyptian gods. Just to show you that they're not messing around. Speaking of which, that's something we can do at some point, because, legally, you can use Raw.
Yeah. But I feel like taking on the league before we go for the legendaries before we go for the gods, is more fair.
Yeah.
And this gods would just feel like too much power before we're the champion.
Well, remember, it's like taking Zapdos into the Elite Four, and you just wipe half of the Elite Four with it alone.
You can get Zapdos very early.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you get Surf. Literally, as soon as you get Surf, you can go find Zapdos.
As soon as you get Surf, you can get 2 of the legendary birds.
Yep.
But one of them you actually have to work for.
Yeah. Because
Zapdos is just there. Is the most powerful of the legendary birds.
Yep. And then as for Articuno, it's like you gotta go through a very annoying dungeon to get to it.
Yeah. And it's the same with Moltres. I mean, yes, you have to go through that anyway, but you have to take a detour to get Moltres. Not much of a one, but it is a detour.
And then in the remakes, which is what we're playing a game based on, it just appears on as soon as you get the 7 gym badge. Because nothing's stopping you from going to the top of Mount Ember and just being like, hey, let's go catch Moltres.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm doing the rival battle before I call it too. I think that's a good point.
Yeah, because I knew that was going to be there. And...
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I was able to get Insect Queen to shine a little bit there with one-shotting what remained of his Chaos Black Magician.
I just want to point out, my Chaos Emperor Dragon just ate 2 Dragon Claws and barely did anything.
Alright. I'm going to, off-screen, catch a sad clown. I won't grab the Neos yet. I need to... how do you get Rainbow Dragon again?
So, I think it's the Victory Road encounter, I want to say.
Okay.
So in order to encounter it, you just need one of the Crystal Beasts.
On your team?
Yes.
Alright, I will swap something out for Pegasus.
Well, let me double check that. I don't remember Rainbow Dragon.
Alright. But yeah, I'll swap something out with Pegasus probably. And Once I get to that, once we get through Victory Road and we rest up at the Pokemon Center, I will be flying back to Cinnabar.
Never mind.
Never
So,
mind?
it's not available until we gain access to the rest of the 7 islands.
Okay, then I don't have to worry about that. Were there any of the other super fusions that I should keep an eye on?
So, only I can use DMK. The other super... What was the other one? It was Rainbow Dragon, Dragon Master Knight...
Chimeric?
Oh, Chimera Attack. You can use that if you want to, but I think you need to get another Cyber Dragon. I think.
Okay, I'll figure out where to get another Cyber Dragon. Because that is a super boss and a half.
Yeah. Chimera Attack. Skill Link is one of its abilities, okay.
Oh.
Holy crap, those stats. It's not very fast, but it's a special
That's
attack.
fine.
Its base special attack is 130.
Oh boy. I have a Cyber End Dragon. What else do I need?
Let's see. Pokeduel database. There's not a lot of info on it.
Huh.
So it's one of the newer creatures is why.
Well, I can always go back to Cinnabar real quick and try and find out by selecting it.
Yeah.
And I ended at a very good spot to return to. No rush for that. Ameritech Over Dragon, 6 steals monsters.
So just 6 steel types.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, considering those stats, I'd say that's worth it.
Yeah. I need to... Oh, I have a Lizalfo.
It is, yeah, its base special attack is 130, its base HP is 125, so it has pretty decent bulk, too. Not the best defenses, and it's on the slow side, but considering it hits very hard. Also, need I remind you, Trick Room is a thing.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm
Singing
removing all
skill
of my
that is insane.
team except Cyber End right now, and I'm going through and finding all of my unnecessary steel types. Like Cybertech Alligator.
Wow, that is crazy. According to this, it learns Tail Slap pretty early, and then it learns Metal Burst,
Oh, I have Gear Field.
which is a counter attack. See, what other multi-hit mirrors do you have as options?
I have another armed dragon, level 3.
It can also learn Rock Blast.
Beaver Warrior's normal type.
Alright, folks, so that is where I will be ending things with the Rival
And
out of the
I'll
way.
be ending things as well. I've been just